Hello guys, welcome to this live video. Please let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me. Also, please tell me which country you are watching me from. I would really like to know. And we can talk about some interesting topics today. Today I wanna talk about the questions that you ask me, because you ask me a lot of questions. You send me a lot of questions on Instagram, and it's really hard for me to reply to all of them, but I thought that I can make this video and reply to two very common questions. First of all is what's the post-study work scenario? So if you study in Ireland, what's going to happen after that in terms of like jobs? And the second one is how safe is Ireland? Okay, so I had people asking me about this, so I thought about talking about this topic today. So please let me know where you're from, if you can hear me well, and we will continue this video. So yeah, it's actually so lovely and so sunny and so nice here in Dublin. Like, you can't imagine how lovely today is. I wasn't expecting it to be so good and so sunny today. I even went for a lovely walk in the morning. I was like, oh, I need to get out. I need to have a walk and see how everything is going. So yeah, perfect. So good afternoon from Dublin, from India. Oh, that's so nice. Hello, everyone. So I finally can see your messages. Cool. So let me know, how are you keeping? How are you today? It's Sunday. It's a very relaxing day. Tomorrow we have a bank holiday in Ireland. So bank holiday means that almost everyone is staying at home, is getting paid for staying at home and just relaxing at home, which is great. Usually first line workers, like people in the shops, they do work, but I personally stay at home and I am going to enjoy the day, obviously. So let me know how you're keeping, how you're feeling, and we will continue. Perfect. So let me start talking about post-study work scenarios, okay? So let me know if you have some questions about it. And again, as I mentioned, my Instagram is full of questions like, will I be able to find a job in construction industry, in hospitality industry? Will I ever be able to find a job in, I don't know, psychology and stuff like that? And the honest answer to this question is, I don't know if you'll find a job in the industry you're looking, exactly in the industry you're looking. I have no idea, because it all depends on you. It depends on your skills. It depends on how well you'll make your CV, how well you'll be able to sell yourself. So I don't know. I would say yes, you should be able to find a job. Yeah, that should be okay. The only thing that I have to warn you about is that, let's say if you move to a different country, you might not find a job in the industry you're looking for straight away, okay? So like, for example, you want to be, I don't know, a manager. Yeah, let's say you want to be a manager, but you have no management experience in that country. And then more, I don't know, you will have a bit lower chances to find a job as a manager, and I'll explain to you the reason why. Especially if you work with people, you're a manager and you are going to work with people from that country. You need to know how to behave with those people if you're a manager, okay? Because management involves a lot of communication, a lot of being able to sort problems, to talk properly. And in different cultures, in different countries, things are sorted differently. People talk differently with each other, okay? So I hope it makes sense. So maybe you might not find a job straight away in management field, so you have to be ready to work at a very simple job for the beginning, and then slowly you move on, okay? So this is what I wanted to tell you. So somebody's asking, what's the reason to take a bank holiday in Ireland? Even in some countries, it's not a public holiday. Honestly, I need to look into this, into why we take bank holidays. I think it's a bank holiday for Halloween or something. I'm not sure. I think it's the bank holiday might be for Halloween. But in Ireland there are I don't know, I can't remember, 10 bank holidays per year maybe. So 10 days per year, almost like every single month, there is a day, usually it's Monday, always it's Monday. And on Mondays, we just stay home and just relax. Again, if people work in shops, like in shopping centers, they just sell something, they're frontline, they will work, but they will get paid double, okay? People like working on bank holidays as well because they'll get twice the money, okay? So money for the bank holiday plus the salary for that day, which is pretty nice. But if we are not working, like for example, I'm not working on Monday and I am just gonna get paid for that day and that's it, which is pretty nice as well. But I will look more into bank holidays and I will see how everything happens. But yeah, people don't mind working on these days. So somebody, Adeline, said hello from Timișoara. Oh my God, that's so nice, from Romania. Oh, I hope to visit Timișoara one day. Cool, guys. Now, let me quickly get back to the topic of post-study work scenarios and what can happen, okay? Now, why don't you try to look for a job online? I think now is the perfect time, like even not now, but from now and going forward, it's the perfect time to look for a job online. Maybe look for a job from your country, let's say you're in Romania, and look for a job in Ireland and find it. Because all the interviews are happening remotely right now, okay? So they are happening online, all the stages of an interview are online, you can't meet people, so you have a perfect chance to find a job online. So look for it before you go there, before you move to a different country. Doesn't matter where you go, like Spain, Germany, Poland, wherever you want to go. Just look for a job online, you can find it, and that would be amazing. Actually, that would be an amazing opportunity, um, because you will move to a country, you will know that you already have a job, and that's going to make you feel much better, honestly, when you know that you already have a job, because uncertainty can be very tough. Like we all can understand, we all can feel this year that uncertainty is actually very tough for our mental health. So yeah, somebody's saying hello, good morning from Orlando. Hi. Oh my God, that's so nice. So it should be morning for you. It's midday for me actually here in Dublin. So yeah, okay. So yeah, look for that job online. Now, guys, I will give you an example of jobs in hospitality industry. Okay, so I had a guy messaging me on Instagram and he asked me, can you tell me if I'll be able to find a job in hospitality industry? It means in bars, in restaurants, in hotels. Okay, so what I did, I personally don't know too much about hospitality industry, but I went online, I did a lot of research, I talked to people from hospitality industry and I asked them what's the scenario, what's going on in your job, and what do you think is going to happen, what can you tell me, what can you advise me, and stuff like that. Okay, again, it took me time to do this research, but now I will tell you about hospitality industry. Okay, so hospitality industry was really hit badly by COVID. Okay, and as you know, we're in a different, like in a lockdown right now. It's the same, almost a similar lockdown to March. And loads of shops are closed, but they do operate on online basis. Okay, so people who do not work physically in shops, they help with the online sales. Okay, or they help with customer support. So companies and government try to maintain people at work at the moment, but it gets very hard to hire new people. Okay, especially if you would not have too many skills, then it would be really hard because they already have people to look after, and they might not want to take more people on board because we'll have to make sure we look after them as well. Okay, also it looks like the next few years is going to be difficult to find a good job in this industry, in hospitality industry, because of multiple layoffs. Okay, it's gonna be a bit hard to find a part-time job right now, considering that sales went down, especially physical sales went down. It's not gonna be too bad because online sales go up, so companies still need people to look into their online sales, and online teams are getting wider and wider and wider. It's going to happen slowly, but we're getting wider. Okay, okay, now best areas to work in hospitality. So if you want to work in hospitality in Ireland, then you definitely need to move to either Dublin, to Midlands, or Southwest. Okay, so in these three regions in Ireland, the most people in hospitality industry are hired. Okay, I would recommend going for Dublin because again it has the biggest amount of like not like bars, pubs. It's the capital, so again you'll have more chances to find a job, but you have to consider the cost of living. You can look into Midlands. Midlands, the cost of living will be a bit lower, considering that the rent is a bit lower. But yeah, you're not going to be too far away from the capital as well. Or you can consider southwest, but you have to keep in mind that southwest is located at the ocean, and that's going to be like really cold. And again, cost of living is going to be lower as well, but you will still have chances to get a job in hospitality industry. Okay, now I would recommend you to, like the guy who asked me about hospitality industry, I'd really recommend you to think if you really want to work in hospitality industry, or you maybe can do something like some online course, not online courses, but like learn how to work in hospitality, but from online perspective. Maybe to think into gaining some skills that will give you a bit more certainty in future. So you can, because it's going to be a bit hard for hospitality industry to recover as well, because we had loads of tourists here and they're not coming anymore, considering this lockdown and everything. So I would think a lot about hospitality industry, and if you still want to work here in hospitality industry, then think what extra skills you can do to be able to help. Okay, so you have to think and develop yourself and learn a lot of things. Because it's gonna be hard in hospitality industry. Okay, so guys, this was the like research. It's a very short research that I did in terms of hospitality industry. Let me quickly have a look at your questions. Perfect. So hi from Pakistan, from Turkey. Oh my God, from Spain. I was in Spain, I think 2 years ago, and Spain was, oh my God, lovely. I was in Valencia, in Madrid, and in Barcelona. And I'm dying to be back to Spain, honestly. How is the weather in Spain? Actually, let us know. I hope it's nice and lovely and sunny. I've seen a video from Ibiza, or you maybe call it Ibiza or Ibiza, not sure how you call it. But yeah, people in here call Ibiza, they say Ibiza. And oh my God, that was so beautiful. But I know you're in a big lockdown right now as well. Perfect. So yeah, this is the idea behind the hospitality industry. Yeah, I need, so guys, if you want me to look into your industry, if you want me to search exactly what job opportunities you have, what you need to, if you want me to tell you exactly where to go, what to do, what to look into, then please reach to me on Patreon. Okay, and you can subscribe, you can form a VIP Patreon membership on Patreon, and I am going to talk to you on Patreon. I'm going to do all the research for you. Okay, again, this research takes time, and I want to invest my time in people who are really interested into moving, and I want to spend a few hours of my life, but I want to make sure that I do invest this time in people who really want to move. Okay, because you probably know my story, you probably read my Instagram, you know that I'm, you know why I'm saying this. Okay, if not, then go to my Instagram. The link is in the description, and check why why I'm saying this, because I want people to be interested in what I'm saying, and this information took me hours to research, and again, we have to be respectful to each other. Perfect. Now I am just looking at your comments as well. Yeah, and again, the link to my Patreon account is in the description. Okay, and again, you just can go sign for the VIP membership. Once we work with you, once I give you all the information, you can cancel that VIP membership, so that's not going to be a problem for you. Okay, perfect. So how is the financial sector doing there? Again, I need to do research about the financial sector to see what's the story, and it's going to take me time. So if you want me to look into the financial sector, like personally into like your situation and financial sector, just go into my Patreon account. If not, I will keep this question and I'm going to answer it in another video, okay? Because I need to do some research about it. So you live in Andalusia. Oh my god, that's so nice. In terms of the most demanding jobs in Ireland, it's pretty hard to say considering that loads of things changed right now, but very demanding would be accountants. They actually would be very demanding, but again, you have to make sure that you're a good accountant, and probably if you're coming from abroad, then you might need to take a course, an accounting course, considering because if you're an accountant, then you need to know the rules, the regulations, the taxes, and how everything works here, because obviously everything works differently in different countries. And yeah, you need to know how to save money for your boss, for your company, and if you can do this, then you will be in high demand, absolutely. In terms of demanding jobs, yeah, I need to do some research to see what's going right now, but I'd say accountants, definitely IT industry. I haven't seen anyone working in the IT industry, in the computing industry, and being fired, like not fired, but being made redundant. Haven't seen anyone, haven't heard about anyone. So people in the IT industry, they would be in good demand as well. Accountants. Um, it's a bit hard now with construction and engineers, considering that yeah, construction works are still going on right now in the lockdown, but it will, like everything that's happening, it will have a big impact on the construction industry as well, because somebody was asking me about the construction industry on my Instagram as well. So yeah, cool guys, that's the idea behind the post-study work scenario. So you study in Ireland, but again, you need to make sure that you get the right skills, you have a good communication with people, you make the right community around yourself, because the community will also help you to find a job. That's very, very important. And once you graduate, yes, you will be able to find a job in your, I would say, yeah, you should be able to, why not, to find a job in your field. But I need to warn you that you need to be that you might have to work at some entry-level jobs, or just do something just to support you with money at the beginning. You have to be ready for this, and then you have to just slowly grow and push yourself. But it really depends on you, honestly. It really depends on you. It's a bit hard right now with all these things going on, but if you want to look for a job, you can look on jobs.ie. So jobs.ie. You can also look onto indeed.ie, because I know that even my company was posting jobs on jobs.ie and on indeed.ie. So you can look onto those websites, you can search for your industry, for your field, and you can see what's the demand, okay? So you can do a bit of research as well. Perfect. That's generally it. I just want about post-study work scenarios. Again, if you need me to look into your exact situation, I'm only looking into your situation if you subscribe to my VIP Patreon membership on Patreon. I want people who are really interested in this. And you know, I told you it takes a lot of time to do the research, to find the right people, to talk to them, to find out what's going on, and so on and so far. Okay? Okay. Perfect. The link to my Patreon is in the description. Okay, so somebody's going to work. Joseph is going to work. I hope you have a great day. Thanks a lot, Joseph. Have a lovely day and enjoy work. I hope it's gonna be nice. And yeah, I'm gonna save this, and then we will you can watch it later, this video. Cool guys, just a few more minutes and I wanted to talk about the safety in Ireland. Okay, so many people ask me, how safe is Ireland, how safe is Dublin? And I was doing some research there, and Ireland was the 12th country in 2019 on the Global Peace Index ranking. So it was the 12th safest country in the world in 2019. We'll see what happens in 2020 and if it goes up or down. And Ireland is generally between like number 9 and I think number 14 as far as I remember, from 2008 up till now. And it's pretty safe according to the Global Peace Index ranking. But I would say that probably you've heard about Ireland being a bit dangerous, about people being a bit a bit dangerous. But I wanted to tell you that it's not like people are killing each other in here. It's not like people are being, I don't know, kidnapped and stuff like that. Um, so generally, I feel pretty safe in Ireland. I feel fine. I never had any issues with anyone. I was always fine. But like everywhere in the world, we need to be mindful where we go, when we go, how we go, with whom we go, and stuff like that. We need to be very, very careful with this, okay? Especially if you're moving on your own and you're alone, then you need to be very careful, okay? So it's pretty safe. Sometimes you can hear on the news that somebody stopped the person, or like I don't know, a drug dealer was arrested and stuff like that, because actually I turned on the news in the car, and somebody was saying that, oh, a drug dealer in Limerick was arrested the other day and stuff like that. So yeah, it happens. This thing happened like in every single country, but it's fine, like I'm being careful, and I didn't have any problems. So if you're going to be careful, I'm sure you'll have like no problems at all in Ireland. Now, what I wanted to mention, like I personally live in Dublin, and Dublin city center, especially the city center, feels unsafe to me, especially at night, and I would not risk to walk alone at night in Dublin city center, okay? So the reason is because I've seen a lot of like junkies, a lot of drug addicts in the city center. They're all there, and they can be very unexpected, because one day I was in the city center at night with a friend, and oh my god, that was like so strange. I'll tell you a quick story. So I was waiting outside the shop because I didn't have a mask and I couldn't go in the shop, and my friend went into the shop to buy like something, and there was like a person, I don't know who he was, maybe a homeless person or like a drug addict, and he had an umbrella, and somebody from exited, like came out from the shop, and that person with umbrella, I think he was a bit unstable mentally, he just started beating the person who came out of the shop with that umbrella, and I was like, oh my god, what's happening, what's going on, that's crazy. Like, I mean, yeah, so you need to be careful, especially in the Dublin city center. I live in an area called Tala, so people say that this is a very, very dangerous area and stuff like that. I'm okay. I didn't have any problems, and I remember that a few years ago I was walking at night, at midnight myself, going home from work. I was walking for like half an hour outside. I didn't have any problems, but I was trying to be very careful as well. So yeah, everything was fine, but I wouldn't risk doing it again. Okay, so let me quickly look at your questions, see if you have any questions, and I'll finish my DM. How much money should we have when we go there? By the way, thanks for content, very useful. Oh, I'm so happy. Actually, I am doing now a video about cost of living in Ireland. I have a video about it. I'm gonna do another video, just an update of cost of living in here, and I'm preparing my ebook where I'm going to talk about how much money you need when you move to Ireland. But you probably need to consider the amount of money you'll spend per month and multiply it by, let's say, I don't know, at least 3 months or 6 months, and this would be the amount of money that you need to have. Is it safe for women to walk alone during night in Dublin? No. Like in Dublin city center, no. I was scared. I was honestly scared, so I would not risk to walk alone. You can walk alone. You can just avoid people, and this should be fine. It's not like somebody's gonna kill you or kidnap you, but I would avoid people, especially if you see that something is wrong with them. I would honestly avoid them, okay? Perfect. Now, in terms of what you can do to protect yourself. So first of all, having a car and driving from destination to destination is going to be very helpful. I have a car for like about 2.5 years, and I honestly feel much safer by having a car, because I go from one destination, I go home, and I'm okay. I can avoid people, I can park in good parkings, and I feel safe. So having a car is going to increase the safety. So yeah, and if you live in an area and you don't really feel safe in that area, then I would say that's a motivation to work harder, to do more work, to rethink the way we work, to try to build more income, and to move to a better area. And this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to use everything as a motivation to work more, to work harder. But yeah, it can be hard on the mental health, I'll be honest. But yeah, it's like it's not bad in Dublin. It's not like somebody's will kill you or something like that. But you need to have common sense and be careful. That's it, okay? And just avoid certain people, avoid maybe certain areas and stuff like that. Perfect. Now, guys, this is what I wanted to talk about a post-study work scenario. Again, if you want me to look into your situation, please make sure you don't just go into my Instagram, but you go to my Patreon account, you sign up for my VIP Patreon membership, and I will get an email saying that you signed up, and I will contact you myself, and we'll look into your situation. You can ask me everything and stuff like that, okay? And I'll answer all your questions. And I'll tell you why I'm doing this is because I had a person, I think he's from like, I don't know, maybe Moldova, Romania, and that person told me that, oh, I'm due to come to Ireland very soon, and will my girls, will it be possible for my girls to go to school in the middle of the year? And I told that person that, look, I don't know. But I told him that if you want, I can go to a school and I can find out all the details. And he was like, yeah, of course, please go. And I told him, you can subscribe to my VIP Patreon membership on Patreon and I will go. It's like, I don't know, it's like 10 euro to subscribe there, and then you pay VAT, so it's gonna be like 12 euro altogether that you're gonna pay. And I'll go to the school and I'll ask all the details. But like, how do you imagine me wasting my time going to school, because I need to drive to that school, yeah, wasting fuel, going to that school, spending, I don't know, 1 hour, going there, finding someone, talking to someone, coming back home, spending money on fuel. Like, I don't know how that person imagined me to do this, and that was like so disrespectful. That's why I'm only discussing important things with people who are really interested. That's it. Because it's impossible to be nice to people. A lesson that I've learned this year is don't be too nice to people. Like, have common sense, but yeah. Perfect. Cool, guys. So yeah, and also I wanted just to discuss about safety. Everything is amazing, everything is fine, but just have common sense and be careful. Like in every single country of the world. I mean, if I go somewhere, I will just be careful. I would not walk alone at night. I would better take myself a taxi. It doesn't matter where it is. It's Ireland, it's Spain, it's I don't know, France, it's Orlando, or I don't know, doesn't matter. I will be careful. So this is what we all have to be. Just be careful, and that's it. Because yeah, if we look after ourselves, I'm sure everything is going to be amazing. Okay. Cool, guys. You can check all the links to my Patreon, to my Instagram in the description, okay? On my Instagram, I post some more photos, some more videos about Ireland, and I will try to post a bit more, especially because we are in a lockdown and I might have a bit more time to do this. And yeah, give this video a like. Don't forget to do it. Please leave your questions in the comments to this video, okay? Because what I'm doing, I'm just saving your questions, and later on I'm going to answer them in another video or in another live video. And yeah, let me know how your day is going to be. Hi, Jose. Is it correct to say Jose? How much did I miss? You didn't miss much, but I'm gonna save this video and you will be able to watch it a bit later. Is the Irish accent as difficult as they say? Generally, no, it's not too bad. I would say it's gonna take you a bit of time to get used to the Irish accent. It took me a bit of time to get used to it. If you're a native English speaker, then it's gonna be easier for you, but it's gonna take a bit of time to get used to the pace. And then in Ireland, people do pronounce the R's a lot, you know, like, yeah, but like in the UK, people would not pronounce the R's a lot at all, you know, like they would say water, and people in Ireland will say water. Okay, so in the UK there is no or, in Ireland there is or. So it's going to take a bit of time to get used to the pace of speaking, to some certain like sounds and stuff like that, to certain phrases. I don't know, it really depends on you, but I would say it's going to take at least a few months to get used to it. And yeah, now I find this this accent the easiest. Like Irish accent is actually the easiest one for me because I've been living here for like 4.5 years, and obviously I got used to the Irish accent. I've been speaking a lot of it. I had no choice. I had to learn it. So yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna make a video actually about the English, about the accent soon as well. So that might be interesting. So if you need job inquiries, etc., do you inquire via the VIP membership, VIP patron membership? Yes. So if you're serious about moving to Ireland, if you are serious about doing something in here, then yes, you do connect me on. You can contact me on Patreon, and I will tell you the reason again. It's because I need to look into who you are, what skills you have, what opportunities you can have, and I'm gonna search and see what kind of jobs they offer you, what you can apply for, and stuff like that. And it takes time, it takes a few hours, and I only do that through Patreon, okay? Perfect. Yeah, cool guys. I have a few questions, and just answer 2 more questions, and that's gonna be it. So about financial related jobs, I mentioned that I'm just gonna look into doing some research, and after that I'm going to reply to this question a bit later. But in terms of financial analyst jobs, it's actually a pretty good job, and you can actually do this. You will find it. You'll be able to find it because like people are looking for financial analysts right now. I mean, everyone needs one. But again, I need to make some proper research to be able to answer this question properly and to be a bit more specific. And about first accommodation, so where I live right now, yeah, it's fine. I kind of like it. My first accommodation was pretty similar to this accommodation. But it wasn't too bad, honestly. It was fine. It was okay. And generally, probably if you look for accommodation in the city center, you should find something pretty nice, but it's gonna be more expensive. If it's gonna be a bit cheaper, then it's not gonna look as good. But later, like once you find something for a few months for the beginning, that's okay. And then when you are here, you can just start looking for more accommodation, for more like places to live in. So yeah, just expect that your first half of the year is going to be a bit weird, a bit strange, maybe not extremely comfortable, but you'll get used to this. Like you'll get used to this for sure. So yeah. So thank you so much, Anna. You are such a bubbly, cheerful person. Oh, thank you. You know, we have no choice right now. We have to be cheerful and happy and lovely. Cool, guys. That's it for me today. Thanks a lot. Make sure you give this video a like. You leave your comments you leave your comments, your questions in the comments, so I can answer them a bit later. And I wish you a lovely day. It's so sunny and beautiful here today, and I just probably will go for another walk. And thanks a lot for everything. Have a lovely day. Enjoy everything, and I'm gonna have more videos very soon, so hope you are going to like them. And about the current pandemic situation, yeah, I'm gonna make more videos about this and talk more about this, but I have a recent vlog where I talked about what's going on right now. So yeah, have a lovely day. I will talk to you a bit later and hope to see you in my next videos. Bye. Kissing you all.